And welcome to another edition of the Living Large Theater Podcast. I am Billy Santiago, along with my good friend of 37 years, Gary Rodriguez, super producer, Noe Ayala. Reach out to us at livinglargetheater@gmail.com. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, and now on the YouTube channel. Just hashtag Living Large Theater Podcast. If you want to become a sponsor of this fine program, reach out to our super producer, Noe, at 956-451-1633. Rate our podcast, share it with a friend, leave a comment. More importantly, hit that subscribe button.
Thank you, Billy. And don't forget, admission to the Living Large Theater is always free. All you need is a sense of humor and thirst for entertainment. And we are kicking it off with a salute to veterans from Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you. Your dad was a military
24
veteran.
years, yes, sir.
Oh, man, I tell you, where would we be without our veterans?
My brother Joe.
Yeah.
And my brother Fernando. My
And your
nephews was a Navy, Marine.
Everybody.
My former brother-in-law was in the Air Force, and my niece's son is in the Marine Corps. He's an embassy guard in a tar right now.
Nice.
Living the life.
Wow. Thank you all for your service. I tell you what, man. Also, hats off to the holidays coming up. We have Thanksgiving and Christmas, and a comment about our Halloween show that we did
what was it?
On Halloween.
Did we not do well?
Well, they
shut us down. They shut us down.
They kicked us off because we used too much of a song.
Monster Mash.
And they deplatformed that entire show. Luckily, I had already sent it out to my 600 contacts. I know you sent it out to your 6 contacts.
Yes, I did.
And hopefully Noe sent it out to all his. But I have a word for those people who took us off the air. And that word is fine. We'll change. We'll adjust. Yeah, we don't want to do that again. Yeah. There's a lot of good content on our show. So anyway, Thanksgiving's coming up. Big traditions in your family, Bill?
You know what? I'm married into a Mexican family. They do things a little different than Puerto Rican families do.
Turkey tamales.
Yeah, this year, though, check it out. So I got a Traeger grill for Father's Day.
Lucky you.
And I'm going to smoke, not a big turkey, probably a 10-pounder in the Traeger grill. See how it turns out.
Nice.
What kind of wood?
So I'll let you know.
What kind of wood?
I'm going to use
pellets, right?
this gourmet blend.
Okay.
Bear Mountain gourmet blend. We'll see how it turns
it's a
out.
pellet pit then.
Yeah, the pellet pit.
Pellet grill, yeah.
You know what I found? I was buying something at Junior's the other day, and they are having a Thanksgiving special where you can buy a 16-pound turkey with all the trimmings. I'm talking about the pie, the cranberry sauce, the bread, the dressing, all that, and the turkey already cooked, and I think it's $69. So as the turkey goes up, the price goes up, but I think that, I take pride in cooking my turkey. I love cooking and making everybody happy. But I think I'm going to try this deal at Junior's for $99. You get a 20-pound turkey with all the fixings, all the dressing, the cranberry juice, the rolls. Not the cranberry juice, the cranberry sauce.
You sauce?
Yeah, the mashed potatoes, the green beans. So I'm going to give it a go. And I think it's companies like Junior's and Aguilar's that and Vetta's that really are the backbone of things that are happening here in the Valley with respect to cuisine.
In addition to the turkey, in years past, we've had brisket, but my wife farms it out to somebody else. She doesn't trust me.
Brisket,
yeah.
Really?
That's a $65 piece of meat.
Well,
and so,
it's gone up in some places.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. It has. And so,
who cooks it for you?
Arnie.
My friend
Arnie.
my friend Ralph Ochoa, who's a butcher at HEB on Klausner in Edinburgh.
Okay.
He's a great pit master.
No.
Yes.
So he does a brisket for you.
He does.
You buy the brisket and you take it over there.
Well, no, he does the whole thing for us.
I'm gonna go.
My wife
go over to Arnie's and get probably a.
Have you seen Arnie?
Good luck finding him.
Yes, man. The guy, sells 1 million books, man. And hey, forget you guys, man. I'm still waiting for that invitation to his house.
In Arnie's defense,
no, he's been busy.
He does answer my text.
Yeah.
So,
does he?
Yeah, he says no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's flat out told you no.
I'm busy.
No,
I'm in Austin.
He's on demand or in demand. He's
But you know
he
what?
travels a lot.
He does.
Good
travel.
for him, though.
Oh
man.
yeah. Well, I like to think the Living Large Theater podcast had a little something
just a little
something to
bit.
do with his success.
Yes.
Of course,
I believe he has over 1 million followers on YouTube or something like that. So
Hey, share Arnie.
yeah,
Come on, man. I think the biggest thing that helped Arnie obviously was his own talent, but also the notoriety he got from Texas Monthly Magazine.
Oh, yes.
And everywhere that I go, people are still asking about Arnie. Do you really know him? Do you really have him there? Was he in the studio? Was it on the phone? And we're proud to say that we had him in
he was
here.
cooking in here.
Yeah, he was good. Hey, we want to thank our sponsors. We have White Sands Marina Inn and Suites in Port Isabel, Texas. Arnold and Corina Flores, they're both veterans, and they own White Sands Marina. They operate it like a military operation. Everything is dressed. Everything's clean. Everything's great. And if the door says it's going to open at 9 a.m., it's open at 9 a.m.
But you won't be there at 9 a.m.
I'll be there at 11. But it'll be open. So White Sands Marina has been consistently with us pretty much from the beginning. White Sands Marina. They're in Port Isabel. If you've ever gone to South Padre Island, you've driven by it. And my suggestion is stop by, go in there, get a room, get a suite. Oh.
Hey, don't play this too much now, man, okay?
Hold on.
I put it, man.
Where are the scissors? Hey, watch out with that. They will cut us again.
That's right, man.
White Sands Marina Inn and Suites, right there. There you have access to 50 captains, boat captains. And if you want to go see a launch from SpaceX, all you got to do is drive up, talk to Arnold or Karina, and they'll introduce you to somebody that has a boat, and they're doing the SpaceX tourism. White Sands Inn and Suites, and their email address is wsinandsuites.com. Make your holiday reservations right there, right now.
And if you want a Bloody Mary, Gary?
Oh, yeah. Johnny Barretta.
There you go, at the bar.
They're awesome there. Also, Ward Thomas and Majestic Studios.
What's up,
man,
Ward?
we couldn't do this without Ward, and we are using his studios here, Majestic Studios. If you're a record producer or some sort of an artist and you think you have your next hit album or hit record, this is the place to come record it. This used to be Bobby Pulido's studio, and Ward Thomas bought it. Also, Fred Rodriguez, the Texas Sportsman, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
And I think we're still waiting on a ride in the boat from him, too. But
Yeah, right.
we get
Yeah.
it.
I've been
We get
counting
it.
the days.
Yeah, we get it.
We got receipts, man.
Yeah.
We got receipts.
Noe has literally been
literally.
counting the days.
I have my fishing rod and everything ready to go, man.
Yeah, yeah, and suntan lotion.
I can hear Freddie now. Oh, guys, it's a little windy today,
It's
man.
choppy.
Yeah, I
It's
wouldn't
choppy.
recommend it. Yeah.
Hey, this is the Living Large Theater podcast, and we're happy you're with us today. We're in season 7 now, and we've had some awesome shows throughout the years, and today is no different. We want to welcome our very special guests, Christina Trevino and Will Martinez.
Yes.
Christina and Will, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Sure thing. Okay, so you have, is it an app or is it a channel? It's called CineSurge, CINE-SURGV.
Yes.
Surge, RGE.
CineSurge.
Yeah, CineSurge. Tell us about that, and also tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this this line of interest.
Well, actually, we've been working on films since 2007. Together, we've been working on films since 2007, and we recently got into distribution because we've seen the need to build the gap, bridge the gap between streaming and filmmakers. Filmmakers themselves, we churn out a lot of product, especially today because there are so many streaming services out there. They do need a specific type of platform that will allow them to essentially stream their own content. And why? Because there's a lot of red tape. It's very, very difficult to break into Netflix. It's very difficult to break into other platforms.
So as I understand it, distribution is the biggest hurdle when you make a movie. You can have a great movie, but if nobody's going to take the time to distribute it, to an audience, you're pretty much stuck with just a great movie.
A great movie that's going to either sit on your hard drive or that you can screen publicly at whatever theater allows you to. And, obviously it's not going to be a way for an artist, especially, talented artists, to make a living. And not everybody has the means to be traveling out to be working on films or be screening their films.
Yeah.
So, the best bet is to find yourself a niche streaming service that you can get your content on.
And is that
where it's
CineSurge?
valued. Absolutely. 1,000% that's us.
Does distribution equate money or audience or both?
Both.
Okay.
Both. And in particular with CineSurge, that's one thing that we lead with. We lead with an equitable way for people to make profit from their own original content.
How do they make profit on their content?
Well, and I'm happy you asked that. The way that we in particular will do this for our filmmakers is that we will give them this platform to upload through us, through the acquisitions department, upload their content as long as they pass the vetting and it's appropriate for our streaming service. They will be able to put up their product. Then with the amount of times that it's streamed, they will be able to make a certain amount of money per stream.
It's like YouTube,
In a sense, yes, in a sense.
But
However,
is there a base that you have to get to before it generates a dollar?
No, and that's the kicker. That's what makes us special. We are giving our filmmakers the ability to make money with every view.
Wow.
Yes.
I
with
saw
every
the
view.
trailer, not the whole trailer, but I saw some of the trailer of the movie on your website called Daddy's Home.
Yes.
Is that a local production or?
Yes, it is. It's actually our first film that we made here.
Really?
Yes.
And where did you make that? Brownsville or where?
We made that around McAllen. We
Okay.
shot at the old jail, located on 15th Street.
Yeah, 15th and Pecan.
15th and Pecan.
Yeah.
We filmed there. We filmed at Carmen Elementary in San Juan.
Okay.
We filmed at the aviary. What's it called? McCreary Aviation.
Sure.
I combined those two words. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Aviary. That's a new one.
So let's talk about the filmmaking as an art, because filmmaking is also a business, but it's also an art. So you got into it through being interested in the art of filmmaking, or did you say, I want to make a bunch of money?
I went into it actually wanting to be an actress.
Okay.
And speaking of red tape, which is where we're at now, breaking through that, I saw for myself, because I did live in Los Angeles. I attended the Stella Adler Acting Academy in Hollywood. Amazing, excellent experience. Mark Ruffalo had just graduated like a couple of years before. And I completed the program there. And I started making my rounds, doing extra work, doing live television. And it was great. I got great experience. Then I saw a lot of what we're now learning about, which is the very difficult audition process and how it can be a little tricky to navigate that as
Does
a
that
woman.
come down to who you know, sort of, auditions, or is it just pure talent?
It's a combination of things.
Okay.
It's a combination of things.
Did you
But
have an agent?
I did have an agent.
Okay.
I did have an agent, and I did have a manager at the time. I was able to land some work. And then, speaking of Mr. Pulido, I learned that Laguna Films was filming in my neighborhood. And I was like, well...
In L.A.?
In freaking Texas.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I found out that Laguna Films from L.A. was already
wow.
picking up shop over here in Texas. So
Nice.
when I found out about that, I was like, well, I might as well go be with my family, go enjoy my 20s with my family,
So you
and
come
work
back
my
home.
passion. Absolutely. Came back home 1,000%. I
No
did my
regrets.
first... None whatsoever. I love the path that I'm on. The first movie that I made over there, I hadn't had a speaking role yet, with the exception of live television. Being a contestant on Doce Corazones. It's still on now. It's like on season 72 or something. But yeah, I came down and I had my first speaking role on a movie called Mexican American by Laguna Films, starring Damien Chapa and Roberto Pulido.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I played Mr. Roberto Pulido's right-hand federale agent.
Good for you. Now, does that qualify you to get your SAG card or not yet?
Actually, it was not a SAG feature,
Okay.
so no.
Okay.
So how does that all work? The SAG and
You
all
have to
that.
have 5 speaking roles or
Something
not?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You basically, you work your way up.
Yeah.
As you.
Is there a chance you'll ever end up, because you're still young, is there a chance you'll ever end up back in L.A.?
More than likely, but it's
Good.
probably going to be to push this platform.
Okay.
But there's a lot of production companies moving out of L.A.
Correct.
and
Texas.
setting up
Yeah.
in Texas and different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Because L.A. is just so hard to work with.
Back in the
Yes.
80s, they used to call Texas the third coast with respect to movies. You got the East Coast and West Coast, and Texas was supposed to have been the third coast, but it never really took off. So did you ever participate in CineSurge?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. Mr. Henry Serrato.
Oh, Hank. Yeah.
He's such a great guy, and even today, he's just so encouraging, and he's been there. We've bumped into each other at the Little Big Film Texas tour as recently as 2 weekends
Big
ago.
Texas Little Film Tour.
There you go. Big
Nice.
Texas Little
The
Film
Big
Tour.
Texas Little Film Tour
Yeah.
that just came through.
This
Yeah.
is Will Martinez speaking. Let me ask you, did you ever run across people from the Valley in L.A., like David Barrera? He just cut a AT&T commercial in Spanish.
Oh, nice.
And I think they're also going to release an English version. And I mean, dude, you're from PSJ, you're from Far San Juan
Yeah.
Alamo, and you're in an AT&T commercial. So,
Yeah.
and then we know J.D. Mata. He's from McAllen. He's in Hollywood.
Nice.
And I think Noe went to school with Max Decker. Yeah. So
That's awesome.
it's
And then Vicente he was from Ed Cachosa Rodriguez, right?
the guy that played Ernie.
Yeah, and
Valente.
Valente.
Man, you're over here changing people's names. Oh, Vicente. He never
You know
never
what?
That's in
returns
your
my
second
call.
season. That's why. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually, yes, I bumped into over there Mike Quinn.
Oh,
And-
Mike Quinn. Mighty Mike Quinn.
Mighty
The
Mike Quinn.
Mighty
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Love
great.
that dude, man.
Great people. I worked with him out there. We ended up having lunch on Sunset Strip.
Did he work for you, Billy?
No, he worked at Q94.
Okay.
And then he got he went to work in L.A. And,
Yeah.
as a record company manager.
Yeah.
And we would
then he
stay in
started
touch.
representing artists.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Yes,
Wow.
he did.
Mike,
So-
if you're listening, man, we love you. And
Hi,
What's
Mike.
going on, Mike?
we hope you come back
miss
soon.
you.
The Mighty Quinn.
You never told me you hung out with Mighty Mike Quinn.
Yeah.
Mighty Mike Quinn. That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah, my manager was actually Gavin Navarro, who worked with Mike
Oh,
Quinn.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's take it from somebody who's listening right now. They're 21, 18, 24, 25, and they have an interest to get into film. What's something they need to do here locally? I mean, without making the trip to L.A., what can they do here locally, either as an actor, writer, a director, or producer? Because they all go hand in glove. Any advice?
I would tell filmmakers to just go out there and film.
And do it.
Yeah, just go out there and do it. That's the best thing you can do, especially now. There's technically no excuse because you have 4K in your phone.
Yeah.
The movie 28 Years Later was filmed on an entire panel of these phones here,
Yeah.
the iPhone 16.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
One of
know,
our films was shot on an iPhone that we shot like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
No
and that one's on
kidding.
Amazon Prime. Well, we took it off Amazon Prime. It's
you know,
on
when I see
CineSurge.
somebody pan or sort of put down a shitty film, I always say, but they got it done.
Correct.
They jumped through all the hoops, leaped over all the hurdles,
Yeah.
and you're sitting here saying you could have done a better job, but you don't have
I don't see anything. That's what you call the quarterback, the couch quarterbacks.
Yeah, the Monday morning quarterback. Yeah, yeah.
See, the thing about that, and I agree with that, is that it takes so much to make a film. It takes not just you, not just the idea, but the technical parts of it, the cameras, the sound, everything. Plus, you need a crew. Plus, you need the actors. Plus, you need the locations. It's a whole lot of things that have to happen at the right time to make it happen. So despite the quality, whatever the quality of the film is, it's an accomplishment.
They got it done.
Yeah.
To make a movie. Like there was this zombie movie that was that we were helping promote that was out of Georgia. And it was like, it looked like it was shot on $15 and a piece of gum.
Yeah.
But they got it done. It was an hour and a half film, and they premiered it at a movie theater. And it was this huge community thing, and everybody got involved, and it was like bringing together of a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's
It's a commitment.
It is,
And it's about follow through.
Yeah.
And I know so many people who want to make 10 films, but they can't make one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when I was growing up in the Dallas area, Irving in particular, they made a movie called Horror High, and it starred a bunch of Dallas Cowboys, Craig Morton, Calvin Hill, John Nyland, and when it came out, everybody's, oh, that movie sucks. It's they've got no talent. The Cowboy, the football players shouldn't be acting. But let me tell you what, it turned into a cult classic. You can still find it and watch it and see these Dallas Cowboy guys who some of them aren't even around anymore, but they're in a movie that got launched and it had everything that Will just talked about. It starts with an idea. You've got to write. You have to have the actors. They have to be able to deliver the lines. And then at some point it comes down to distribution.
Yeah, it's got to get out.
Real
And
quick, I'm sorry. Real quick, the Blair Witch Project was shot with a Sony HI something.
I was
a
already
camcorder.
mentioned that,
Camcorder,
yeah.
and it was a big hit back in '99, I believe. Right?
That's right. That's right.
So
$30,000
distribution.
was the budget on that movie. $30,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just nothing.
And
Yeah.
see,
Nothing.
and going back to these movies that get made and they ultimately are ridiculed, and they put in the effort, they put in the money. Also,
Yes, yeah.
I mean, they deserve to be monetized for it. And
So
that's
actors
where we're
down
coming in.
here, say the actors in the movie Daddy's Home,
Mm-hmm.
did they get paid or they're doing it like just to get exposure?
Actually, since that was our first film, what we put our budget into was the camera at the time. So that film was unpaid. Of course, we gave them credit and film, food, gas, all that stuff. But our next movie, we're like, okay, I think that we need to start paying people.
Yeah.
So we did.
Do you know Patricia Rigney? She's been on the show here with the other gentleman who's I think a director. She's an actress. She's an attorney,
Okay.
but she's also an actress.
No,
and she's been in
I
a couple of projects.
They were working on a movie down in Brownsville.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
At the time she came over.
Yeah. So how do people find you, and do you network with anyone? Do you have a base where somebody can go and collaborate with you and just bounce things off you?
Absolutely. I would say in our email and our website, we are open to the public, and we are accepting of anybody that wants to come through with any sort of idea,
Yeah.
or even if they want to collaborate, whether it's on a project or like, hey, I have a podcast.
What if somebody wants to write and they think they're good, or they want to do screenplays? Because that's hard to transition a novel into a screenplay. And the screenplay is all the spoken dialogue and the settings and the times and all that.
Yeah.
Is there a need for that as well, or do y'all just kind of wing it from the hip?
Oh, no, there's absolutely a need for that. I actually, before getting into script writing, because I am a script writer as well, I did apply my literature and my English education, and I saw it was an entirely different monster because, I turned in essays. Yay, I got, 100
Yeah.
on everything. But this is a totally different monster.
Yeah.
And as it pertains to Daddy's Home in particular, that was my first full-length script. And
Oh, you did that?
yes, I wrote
Oh, I
that
didn't
one.
know that.
Yes.
How long did it take you to put it together?
It's a 97-page script. I'll never be tired of saying this. 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two
wow.
and a half
Yes.
weeks. Wow.
Does that include editing and
Yes.
graphics and all that?
I'm sorry. The
That's the
script.
script.
The script took 2.5
Oh,
weeks to write.
type it out. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and the film itself, we knocked it out in 9 days.
Yeah.
Not because we wanted to, but because that's the amount of time that we had with the camera.
That's all we
I
could
got
afford
you.
with the
Yeah.
camera. It was
And
a
what
first-
camera did you use?
It was a first generation Red 2,
What is that?
which is like one of the first 1080 HD.
So where do
cameras.
you go to get those?
Austin.
We went to Austin.
We had to drive all the way to Austin, rent it. It was about this big, about the size of a small box. And not only did you have to buy the camera, that's the camera itself. You also had to rent the lens. You have to rent the rigging. You have to rent everything else, which
The
was
jib and
separate.
all that?
Everything which was separate.
Wow.
So we came home with 3 gigantic suitcases full of camera parts.
Yeah.
And altogether, the camera weighed about, I would say, about 70, 80 pounds.
Really?
And
Yeah, it was
so we didn't have a way to put it up on sticks, a tripod, because it was so heavy.
Yeah.
So every time we shot, it had to be carried on,
Oh, wow.
on the
So
director's shoulders.
I thought people were using like Canon GL1s and GL2s now for movies, or
Yeah, they
is
are
that
now.
No,
But
we
back
are now,
then.
but back this was 09.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
08,
Yeah.
09.
Okay, I got
So
you.
like the cameras back then were not as good
Yeah.
as the professional cameras. So we wanted to look professional. So we put all of our money and went up to Austin and rented that camera.
Wow.
And it was the first generation that it had just come out a couple months before
Yeah.
to the market.
Now,
So-
speaking of money, how do you find people with money who?
That's
and
right.
I don't want to be cynical here, but there's got to be somebody in the Rio Grande Valley who has made so much money they need a couple of losses.
Yeah.
You know, and they would be willing to buy a few points in a movie like Daddy's Home just to be able at the end of the year to write something off. I mean, is there a way to find somebody like that, or do you have access to those people?
Well, I spent 6 straight months with a cup in my hand next to the Home Depot.
That was you. That was you.
No,
I left a Tic Tac in there for you.
Oh,
We appreciate
so
that.
many Tic Tacs.
It's got to be tough because it's so competitive out there, and you can find funding, but it's tough to come by. Let me ask you this: this whole AI technology,
Ooh.
how has that affected what you guys are doing now since you guys started back in 2007?
Well, see, here's the thing about AI, and it's got, just like everything else, it's got its ups and its downs, right? The thing about AI is that, and we use it as a tool to enhance and to like basically fix up,
Clean
what
up.
we can clean up and
Yeah.
what we can do. Some people use AI for everything,
Yeah.
and that's
I
right
think
now,
those productions come across as a little insincere.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, and
absolutely.
right now it's not scary, but it's quickly getting to the point where it's going to be scary to where they already have an AI actress that they're signing to a major,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's
But-
crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
Sean Astin is now the president of the
Yep.
Screen Actors Guild, and he put out a warning, I think, 2 weeks ago that AI is going to have to be something that they have to deal
Yes.
with, and it's not going to go away.
Nope.
So you might as well find a way to use it to enhance your own productions,
Yep.
and maybe possibly even improve your own acting skills, your own writing skills, because a lot of what the AI generates with respect to writing, I think, is vanilla. It doesn't carry a lot of the emotion that a Trevino or a Martinez would be able to inject into a storyline.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I agree with that. It's very shallow most of the
Yeah.
times when you try to do something. Like when I'm writing something, it's a lot harder to come up. It's so easy to go into ChatGPT. Hey, like blah blah blah. This whatever.
I want to say this.
But at the same time, that can give you an idea about where to go. Where to
Right,
take
there
it,
you
like
guys are
how
going to say that.
Yeah.
like find the words to
Yeah.
express yourself.
Put you on the right path.
Don't rely on the AI.
Yeah.
Like just use it as a tool, just like anything else. Just like you're looking for a word in a dictionary.
Yeah.
Use it like that. You know.
Let's recognize our sponsors again right quick. We have White Sands Marina, Port Isabel. Hey, let me tell you guys, you ever want to make a movie in Port Isabel? I guarantee you Arnold and Corina Flores would accommodate you with something, maybe even feeding the crew a little bit. I don't know. They have a great restaurant.
Yeah.
It can't be denied. The rooms have all been renovated. You walk in and you close the door, you think you're at at a Marriott Courtyard. That's how good it is. The renovations there. It is really, really beautiful there. And they have a bar, and they also have access to 50 boat captains that maybe y'all could tap into and take you a ride into the ocean and do a little thing on SpaceX launches.
Yeah, that's cool.
We have Will dressed up as a man in black, and he throws Christina off the boat. And he's got 30 boat captains after him, and they all zoom past
You
Christina.
need ChatGPT to help you out there, Gary.
No, also Ward Thomas, man. Ward, thank you so much. We can't do this without you, Ward.
Thank you, Ward.
You're just a great part of the Living Large Theater podcast, and also Fred Rodriguez, the Texas Sportsman. So you want to do a show, a movie about somebody who gets caught up in a hunting accident, but it was no accident. It was
Dun, dun.
murder in the first degree. And Fred Rodriguez did it. And they know he did it because he said, "Gotta have it." And that's his catchphrase.
You can be the announcer. You can be the voiceover guy on the trailer.
stop
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Stop it.
I had a question
yeah,
about
go ahead.
the app. How do you monitor what movies come in and which ones are allowed or not allowed? Is there somebody behind doing that?
Yes,
All right.
we are looking at it.
Say we download our movie, or we ask you if we can download our movie on CineSurge. Do I have permission to use my own movie in other avenues?
Well, what you do is you take your finished film, and if you have all the rights to it and everything, you go to CineSurge.tv. There is a portal that you can go to that you can submit your film. Once it's submitted, I receive it. I personally receive it. I view it. I review it and make sure that everything is on the up and up. Then I personally upload it to the app.
Okay.
And once it is uploaded, the filmmaker keeps not only the percentage of the earnings, but they also keep the rights and they
Okay.
keep the ability to shop it anywhere else that they want.
What do y'all get?
Well, we get our revenue comes from the subscriptions,
Okay.
and once you subscribe to the service, which right now it's $2.99 a month for a limited
It's
time.
reasonable.
Yeah, and we want to keep it really really low. Like we don't want to.
You don't want to be YouTube.
What
Yeah,
about music
exactly.
royalties? Do y'all cover that, or does it? Like-
all that is through the filmmakers themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they
the
take care of all that
filmmaker
before they
Yeah.
upload it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Not
So-
like us, where we get kicked off because we use too much.
Somebody
of the
played
song.
Yeah, we make sure not to mess
That's
with
too much.
Yeah. No, we don't have to deal with that stuff because we're simply streaming it and promoting it.
How long
and-
is the average movie that y'all have on there right now? About 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or more?
The content that we have, the shortest that we have is 1 minute long.
Okay.
The longest that we have is almost 3 hours long.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I love that one because that's an experimental.
What
acid
movie
trip
is that?
one. It's a movie called Pink Bits, and it's a movie out of England, out of London,
Okay.
and it's this experimental hypercolor,
Very Oliver Stone.
very Oliver
yeah,
Stone.
Wow.
It's very
Yeah,
Oliver Stone.
yeah. So it's a very arts driven, and the editing in that movie is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it. The
Yeah,
editing,
yeah.
the writing, the music, the
yeah.
production, the money, and all that. Hey,
And
thank-
knowing that this film wasn't distributed anywhere else,
Yeah.
that was one of our driving forces, and it's
Yeah.
one of the first movies that was submitted to CineSurge.
how
Yeah.
can we get a hold of you other than the website? You got a number you can give us?
Well, we are on Facebook, CineSurge on Facebook.
CineSurge.
Yes, and you can email us at creators@cinesurge.tv.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once we get this podcast produced, we send it to y'all. Can y'all help us with distribution? Like send it to your contacts, and
Yeah.
and we're certainly going to open our lanes up to you guys
Yeah.
Nice.
on our contacts.
This is awesome, man. I mean, you guys, this is like a ground floor project for you guys,
It is.
right?
It really is. If I could equate it to anything else, and I hate to throw this name around, but this is the level when Netflix was sending DVDs to everybody, and they got
Yes.
their start.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at.
I
right
remember
now.
that. My
That's what
my
you're looking at.
brother was one of those very first
Yeah.
subscribers.
So we
Yeah.
do have listeners all around the world too, from United Kingdom
that's
to Russia, Ukraine, China, all these other places. So
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, we had a great time talking right now with Christina Trevino and Will Martinez. They are the proprietors of CineSurge. Go there, $2.99 a month. You can't beat that. Are there other options for something a little more expensive, or are you going to keep it at $2.99 a month?
Well, that's our introductory price since we launched at the beginning of October.
Okay.
After the new year, we're going to go to our regular price, which is $4.99, and
Still reasonable.
yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We have
Yes.
options for either pay by month, or you can pay by the entire year, or
Okay.
months.
I'll tell you what, man.
And you guys are going to continue to do film projects and stuff too?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Anything in the works right now that you can get?
We have 2 projects in the works, but they're kind of on the low right now. But we will be keeping the public informed on the.
We can speak of one of them.
Do it.
Okay.
We can speak of
Okay.
one
Do
of
it.
them. I'm the director. I'm going to say that
Okay,
we
cool.
can speak of this one. We are, and he's editing our film called Ofrenda.
Okay.
Ofrenda, Altar of the Dead. It is a horror folktale.
Are you the
and-
kukui?
No,
No?
no. But and actually, I'm not acting in it. I'm just directing, and it's a family drama with the backdrop of a horror folktale, and the kukui is the Santísima Muerte.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And you can see it, you'll be able to see it on CineSurge.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Christina Trevino, Will Martinez, God bless you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Good luck. Good luck,
and,
man.
And hopefully this gets picked up by bigger entities with a wider audience and launches you people into the stratosphere of Los Angeles and Hollywood, if that's where you want to go.
Amen.
Thank you so much. This is the Living Large Theater Podcast.
Reach out to us at livinglargetheater@gmail.com. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, and now on the YouTube channel, #Living Large Theater Podcast. If you want to become a sponsor of this fine show, reach out to us at 956-451-1633. Rate our podcast, share with a friend, leave a comment. More importantly, hit that subscribe button. Until the next episode, you keep living large because we're living large. And ho, ho, ho to you.
There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of